Hi all, welcome back to part 2 of our Barachi Hunter Crawl Sudden Death Challenges Tournament run. That is a mouthful to say. I'm Ultraviolent 4. In the last one we made it to Temple. We were trying to get our first challenge point, which was to make it to the temple in under 3,000 turns. So in the end we got here with over 1,000 to spare, which is really nice. What's less nice though is that from the 3 gods that we can pick for this week, 2 of them are right here with Makh and Death, but the one that I actually wanted to pick, which was Gozag, isn't. So that's a bit of a bummer. But before I think about gods and what we should do, I realized I should show you Hellmonk's prediction for me this round. And yes, that is the light themed Discord. If you have a problem with that, there's something wrong with you, because light themed Discord is objectively better. Don't at me. Anyway, I may have spent a good portion of last week trash talking from the top of the standings table. So Hellmonk has predicted that I'm going to mess up and die with 4 points this week. So we're going to have to overcome Hellmonk's prediction. Well, the good thing is that I know that we're not going to die yet, because we've only got 1 point. We've got a few more to get. We can get 1 for killing a unique, 1 for entering lair, and 1 for getting to the bottom of lair. That's our 4. So I guess he's predicting that we die in the first rune branch, trying to get under 15,000 turns. Anyway, okay, so gods. We have not seen Gozag. There are a few altars around. There's one up here on D5 that we never went to. There's also one over here. One more floor up on D3. There's also another altar over there. So we could go back there and try to find them. Big teleporter vault there. I didn't actually get to see what was in there. What's interesting to note is that to join Gozag, you need to pay a fee, which depends on the amount of gold you've seen. So he's asking for 111 gold, and we actually only have 87. I realized that before I started, but there is more gold around just outside the temple here, so that's not an issue. Although that would be really funny and embarrassing if after all this hand ringing, I decided, okay, well, we'll pick Gozag, and then I went there and he just went, not enough gold, sorry. Anyway, I think the correct answer is that I should probably pick Makh. So the reason that I was going to go for Gozag is that he's going to more readily provide bonuses immediately. I'd say Makh becomes the strongest if you're relying on him. Say you're not just some deep dwarf who's powering through the dungeon. He carries you the most from when you make it to lesser servants, and that's 3 pips of piety. Whereas as soon as you start worshipping Gozag, you get access to Potion Petition, and the first one's totally free. So you've immediately got at least 1 get out of jail free card. So that's good. I was also kind of thinking that if I was able to save up 3,000 gold, probably Gozag could help me get a rune, because either I'd be able to bribe Snake or okay, so you can bribe Snake and Shoals. You can't bribe Spider and Swamp, because you can only bribe intelligent monsters. So just if you have Swamp or Spider, you can't even bribe the branch. But the point is, I would either be able to bribe Shoals, or say I was really unlucky and I got Spider and Swamp. Well, Swamp isn't that hard as a rune, probably. So probably I could have just done that without needing to bribe anyway. Whereas with Makh, it's a little bit harder. You can spam lesser servants, which is probably what we'll do. But if you're looking to have him carry you through runes, you probably need greater servants. And with a -1 invo aptitude, that's never going to happen. It can happen on a deep dwarf, it's not going to happen on a Barachi. But, so in all of that, I wandered away from the point I was trying to make. and that's that Makh doesn't help you immediately, but the reason that I think we can probably overcome that is we've got a Paralysis one with 11 charges and an Ice Blast one with 13. So putting those two together with the evocations we've trained, I think that alone, those two items can carry us to Lesser Servant. I mean, maybe not if we get really unlucky, but that will help us kill a lot of things. I think because 15,000 turns for our first rune is really fast, I don't know that we should run around wasting time trying to find Gozak. He might not be one of these anyway. And also, I'm trying to get the one-off bonus of 50,000 turns for a win, and Makh will help with that because healing on kills means that we won't have to rest as much. So they're all my reasons. That's a lot of reasoning. I said I was gonna play a bit faster, and I've been talking for 6 minutes, but for all of that, all of those things, summarize them together. The TLDR is we're gonna pick Makh. Yep, cool. We are not going to train Invo yet. We're going to want a little bit for Greatest Servant, 3 or 4, but we can wait for that. One other interesting training thing I thought of is that we could potentially stop training slings and just train throwing, because we found 4 javelins, 2 javelins of returning, and 5 tomahawks, which is quite a lot of throwing stuff really early. And because slings cross-train with throwing and vice versa, we'd be training our sling by training throwing. I'm not going to do that though, because ideally I will move away from range weapons if I can. And range combat takes more turns because you're having to pick up your ammo every time. So preferably I want to switch to a melee weapon as soon as we find a good one. If we could find, say, a really early demon trident or something, that'd be great. It is gone, our memory apparently, but there is an orc warrior here with a battle axe. I probably should have fought him before just running into the temple, but I don't know, my eyes lit up. I was like, the challenge, the goal, it's right there. I just ran in. So there's a good chance that we come upstairs here out of the temple and this orc warrior hits us for half our HP. If he does that, we'll leap away from him and we'll try to paralyze him, but this is probably much more dangerous than it should have been. Okay, he's not right next to us, which is good. Let's have a go at paralyzing him. It's a 56% chance. We got it in 1. Alright, let's kill him. He's quite poisoned. The thing is, I don't want to fight the ogre, but our problem is going to be that when we come back upstairs, he's going to potentially hit us, but then we can leap away, I guess. Okay, well, I better fight the frog so that the orc warrior dies. Is this insane? Am I insane? Probably. Let's throw some javelins at him. Let's just make sure the orc warrior dies. He's gonna die now. He's really not. Let's throw one more. Okay, let's just get rid of him. We'll fight everything else except for the ogre. Alright. Let's wield our sling. At no point are we ever going to hit 5 to rest. But we're going to want to go back to full HP here because that ogre can hit us for a very large percentage of our HP. When we come back up here, I want to have all 63 of it. Swinging this sling is better. We haven't found any huge giant two-handed weapons. The slower the action you do, the better. So if you, say, find a really early bardiche or something, or a scythe, swing that, it's better. Alright, there's the ogre. Let's hop as far away as we can get. Oh, there's an alarm trap which we didn't land, unfortunately. We got a 58% chance to paralyze him. Oh god, okay, good. If we died to that, I'd be salty as hell. And we've got a howler monkey coming. He's going to make a lot of noise, so I'm just going to start running for the stair. I don't want to be in the open without hop, with a howler monkey, and God knows what else coming. So we're going to go to the stair, we're going to dance the phantom up. Let's get all our ammo back. This is what I'm talking about. We're wasting turns walking around, and each time we pick one of these up, that's an additional turn. So it's a fair bit slower for turn count playing ranged over melee. I should have the hunting sling out. I keep forgetting that. Is this scale mail? We'll pick that up. 2 potions or something. Let's ID it. It's League. That's a really, really nice find. It gives us our poison in case we come across some bees or something, or another, say, orc wizard with a venom dagger. But it also gives you a whole bunch of HP and bonus melee damage. Sorry, bonus unarmed melee damage, so it wouldn't help us much. But I figured it was worth saying. Okay, please just die. You're wasting my time here. Crimson Imp. And the question is, how aggressive do I want to be with diving now? Let's enchant our helmet. 15,000 turns for a rune, I feel, is quite an aggressive goal. So probably we should at least be checking these stairs down. At least if we're staying close to them, we can always hop back up. We've got electric eels. Normally you wouldn't want to fire your precious stones or sling bullets at them, but because we're a frog, they won't disappear in deep water. Did we kill one? Yeah, we killed one. So firing into the water doesn't matter to us. Let's eat this frog. If I'm being optimal, I should turn chunks off auto pickup because that wastes a turn. We picked them up then, and then I just ate them, so we lost a turn there. Let's be good optimal players. An ogre, we definitely want sling bullets for him. I'm going to make a macro with the tilde key to do FF, which is going to fire the sling at the exact tile that the enemy is on. Let's shoot the electric eel first. He's actually a risk of hurting us. Oh, double eels. Isn't that nice? Let's see if... we can't really fight one at a time, can we? Or can we? Like that? Oh, not that one, auto-targeter. Did I kill him? Okay, we killed one eel. I mean, that's... yeah, we're about to run out of throwing stuff. I don't want to die to this eel, that'd be embarrassing. So I think I better stand here and heal up a bit. Did we kill it? No. Yeah, I don't want to die. This is a really bad place to be standing and swinging, because if something dangerous comes from below us, I'll have to hop up and then the eel could snipe us. Oh well, I did it. I shouldn't have come this way. I should have gone up, not down. Let's do 40 turns. Okay, let's try again. If there are 50 eels in there, we're going to lose all our throwing ammunition. It's going to be really sad. I could always paralyze it though. Oh, thank God. Let's heal up before we walk over there though. Our healing is really slow. Oh, the Crimson Imp sapping ones. It's enslavement. Okay, that's really useful for us. 45% paralysis. The reason I'm paralyzing him is just so we can just kill him and he doesn't waste all our enslavement charges blinking around and shooting them at us. We also don't have curing, so I'd rather not be confused. When an enemy uses enslavement on you, it confuses you. So that's another amazing tool with 11 charges too. Enslavement turns packs on itself, so it's a really good way to fight stuff when you're under leveled, because as long as you can enslave something in the pack, they're just as strong as the things they're fighting. Nice, javelins are returning. It's really handy, then we don't run out. More eels. Alright, let's sling him. Turns out the javelins are much better. Alright, we can keep going down the middle. If we meet something like a two-headed ogre right now, it wouldn't be able to follow us across the deep water. Is that true? Two-headed ogres can't go across water? I think that's true. Let's quiver sling bullets. We're stuck fighting the centaur at range. I could leap at it, but I don't really want to. Having your leap down is scary. I'd rather just walk to him. Alright, we reached level 9, more strength. This is actually so stressful. We just found that's a root altar, I believe. I'm gonna sit in the deep water while we swing, and let's do 40 turns. And another 20. If we could get a source of regen, that would be fantastic. But until our Makh healing picks in at 1 pip of piety, we're going to need to rest between fights if we get injured. Alright, well these are good fights. Fighting trivial zombies. It's going to give us Makh piety. Let's shoot the jelly. Actually, let's get back in the hallway. That's smarter. Here we have a sky beast. Not too afraid of the sky beast, although maybe I should be. They fly, right? Yeah, I've changed my mind. I'm afraid of the sky beast. Let's hop back to the deep water. So they're flying. So he can follow me over deep water. But he's getting poison. So he's taking out the poison. Okay, not too bad. Let's fight these zombies. I mean, we're never going to die to a sky beast with all these wands and 6 evocation skill. Oh man, this is a treat. I'm doing evocations as my main skill. What is this? This isn't the ultra, you know. Another centaur. He's got a glaive. He's going to be nasty in melee. Okay, well he hadn't seen us, so I moved up left, hoping that we could get towards the door without him seeing us, but he still hasn't seen us. So I'm going to go for a stab. Oh yeah, the glaive really hurts. I think we just hunting sling him, and then if need be we can ice blast / paralyze him. Yep, we're good. Do I want the glaive? I want to say we should at least pick it up, because we can do scummy things like reach over deep water to hit enemies. I'd probably rather have a shield, so I don't know, a glaive is not something that's going to make me want to start training polearms, but it might be useful. Let's test out this upstairs. Sort of explore in funny ways when you're doing turn count. Do you want to see in there? I mean, it might be Gozag related, but we don't care anymore. We picked Makh. Hey, well we found an ID scroll. Do we have stuff to ID? No, so we'll just pick it up rather than read it off the ground. Some more food. We got a downstairs down there that we can sort of, I don't know. These rooms seem kind of interesting. Okay, never mind, there's nothing. Note that we still have not found a unique to kill yet, so as soon as we find and kill a unique, we can get an extra point for this round, so we can at least have 2. I don't know why I butchered that. And then I didn't even pick it up. I'm seeing a rune vault. It's probably a ghost vault. So we've got as is Joha's ghost, and we've got an orc warrior. If we could paralyze the ghost, that would be a super easy kill, and we get a lot of experience for it. A 31% chance, that's pretty high. There's also a magical spear in there. That's a spear of venom. Am I really doing this? What if we didn't paralyze the ghost? We've got 6 charges. It's probably actually safer just not to do this. Well, we could enslave the orc warrior with 66% chance. Could an orc warrior beat the ghost? Hang on. This ghost hits for 19 damage. Yeah, I think I don't want to mess with him. It was something a bit more enticing than a rune spear, maybe. But if it's just a spear of venom, well, we've already got a dagger of venom, so not that different anyway. We found 25 stones though. That's really nice. We're hungry. That's probably why I butchered the corpse over there and then didn't pick up the chunks. Oh well. You see my turn count prowess really shining through. Alright, let's go down. I'm going to keep diving. Dungeon 8 is the first level from which, hey, more stones, we can find temple. So we're going to have to start exploring like more of the floor now. Let's read this scroll off the ground. It's teleport, okay. I regret my decision. Okay, that could have been a really nasty teleport. It still kind of is. Okay, how about the hippogriff is by far the most dangerous one. Let's enslave that to fight the other stuff. Okay, good. I'm going to tell the hippogriff to go just fight these orcs. Go fight the orcs. How about we also enslave this guy? Okay, good. Go fight stuff. Because I'm going to need you to fight the hippogriff once the hippogriff kills everything else. I could also just tell you to run away from me. Okay, the hippogriff's no longer charmed. Fight. I'm going to get my... Oh, the hippogriff won. I'm going to get my sling out, ready to take down the winner. Alright, good. Too easy. Shows you how good enslavement ones are, because I should not have randomly read the teleport scroll. I forgot we hadn't identified teleport yet. That was bad. We got a new scroll. Okay. I should be walking back down to the stairs. There are 2 of them there. Never mind, I'm distracted by food. More remove curse. We've not seen any jewelry this game. None. Nothing. We got a spectator. The guns master. The stone-walled room kind of scares me. It looks like it might be a Ured or Kiku altar vault. I think there are going to be spooky things inside these doors. Well, before we mess with that, let's have a look upstairs. More potions, may as well pick that up. Is this for... Yes, it is for the tournament. We've got more identify scroll, so we can read it while this potion's still on the ground. If it was, say, degen, we'd save a turn by not picking it up. It was berserk though, that's useful. It doesn't help us with our sling, but we can definitely berserk and hit stuff with potion. Or we can be an angry lignified tree. Alright, well let's... No? These are all completely empty. Oh, and a gargoyle. Okay, well it didn't see us. I'm just gonna shut that door. I'm really glad that didn't wake up because I'm not ready to fight a gargoyle. Unless we can paralyze it. Maybe we can. How do I find out? We look at it. Only the floor, so I don't know. Alright, well, we can query an orc warrior. We know that there was a 66% chance to get that. It has 20 magic resist. Now let's do a gargoyle. It has 40 magic resist, so it would be double. So it's probably like the ghost where it would have a 30% chance of working. We could get a lot of experience from killing the gargoyle. I could have even stabbed it, by the way, but we have no stealth or short blade, so it wouldn't have done much damage. I think we just don't mess with this and say there's maybe a gargoyle on that side too. Yeah, 30% seems too sketchy. Do we have a look at it? Stone arrow does 3d12, so it can do 36 damage. We have 72 HP. It could two-shot us. Yeah. Don't want to mess too much with enemies that can two-shot you, as a general rule of thumb. Two-headed ogre. Alright. 50% paralysis chance. We also have met him at the edge of our line of sight, so we could probably take him down. Because we can sling him as he approaches, and we can hop away and then sling him again. Alright, let's hop. Not a great hop. 50% paralysis, or I could just shoot 2 ice blasts and that would probably do it as well. The ice blast is probably the safer play, rather than rolling poorly twice on the paralysis and then getting hit by him. Something shouted, so something heard our ice blast, but I don't see anything coming. Nothing curious, it was just a random orc. Fine. We're going to save identify for more scrolls. Oh, stepped too many. Alright, so same. Oh, our hop's not back on cooldown. Alright, I regret my decision. Let's ice blast all these dudes. At this point, I think we can just take the hippogriff down after that one ice blast. It's pretty hurt, but we're also dying. Okay, one more ice blast. Cool. It was nearly dead, and then we just couldn't do that last bit of damage. Have you ever had a game where you've been on D8 and you've never seen a single unique? Oh, wrong weapon. Damn it. Let's swing a hunting sling a bit. Ugh. I don't want to run. This looks like a dead end anyway. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, we want to try to be exploring new areas and not ones we've already explored. If we can help it. Alright, there's our other stair up. Oh, with a stair down, some more stones, and a new scroll, which I'm going to wait for the next floor for. Why am I going to do that? backslash minus, because maybe I'll get summoning and then I can use it to fight the floor. Okay, that's why. We'll go down. And then we'll go look up. Okay, nothing too interesting here. D7 can't have a lair, so I don't... Oh, okay, never mind. Found an artifact ring mail. I don't want to spend too much time just walking around D7 for no special reason, but this is good. We're going to read out one ID scroll on it. It's a +0 ring mail, but it's got R poison and MR on it, so I'm all for this. Having extra MR is a great way to not die to the first paralysis enemy you find. And having R poison is going to be really, really nice. Both in lair, it's really good in dungeon too. And also as we're trying to do our first rune when we're under leveled. So we're 8 and 13, which is 21 on defenses. This is going to take us to 7 and 12. So we're losing out a bit. But I think that's more than worth it, having the R poison and the extra ammo. And this looks rad. Looks really cool. Okay, our hunting sling is about to reach Mindalay, which is at 12. So I'm going to set a skill target for 12. And then when we get there, actually, let's stop avocations. Let's not focus it anymore. Let's just train it normally. So we're going to get our slings to 12, and then we're going to just train. Probably going to focus fighting, and we're going to start training armor and dodging again. I say armor again, but we haven't done any of that. Maybe before I go to D9, let's look to the left here. Dead end. Some more downstairs. Some whites. They're unlikely to have any weapons I want. And they're definitely not going to give me corpses while I'm near starving. So I probably should just go downstairs. I mean, a greatsword's not bad. Longswords is our best melee aptitude. It's +2. So maybe if that was a highly enchanted greatsword, I would want that. So I take it all back. And actually, that guy has a longsword of freezing. Alright, this looks like we might be about to be going long blades. Let's hop away from this. Do some hippity hoppity. Because we're getting kind of wrecked there. Getting really wrecked here. We can always paralyze this guy with 70% chance, so I'm not too afraid. I don't think we're gonna die against whites. No, there's no way. Getting pretty drained though, that's really annoying. And that guy hits hard, so that might be quite an enchanted long blade. Let's eat now that we're near starving. Alright, let's test these out. We've got remove curses, so even if these are cursed, it's okay. +1 longsword of freezing, and a curse +3 greatsword. Is a longsword of freezing good enough for me to want to go long blades? I feel like it might be, because training the long blades is even going to cross train with our short blades and help us out with the dagger of venom. So I like this. We're still going to wait until slings get to Mindalay first though. But as our standard weapon against things that are poison, like this centaur zombie, let's hit it with a greatsword. Ah, nice. Look in the top right hand corner next to time. When we swing this greatsword, it's 1.7, so it's even slower than swinging with the sling or bread. So let's swing this a bunch. Okay. But that long sort of freezing is really nice. A lot of enemies in lair get slowed by the freezing brand, and I see sling bullets. I like this. More throwing stuff. D9 you can find orc. So the fact that there are a whole bunch of orcs suddenly running at us suggests to me that maybe the orc entrance is over there. We've got enslavement though. We can enslave this guy, and he's just getting owned. Go fight. Oh man, this is nuts. This is like an orc civil war right now. Well, when they all clump up, we can hit them all with Ice Blast. Can we? Yes, we can. Oh, look at this value. We one-shot that guy. And we can fight a single orc warrior. What's he got? Just a longsword. Okay. Especially if we put sling bullets on, we can fight him. Or can we? Yeah, we can. We've got Ice Blast. Oh, there's Harold though. Okay, never mind. We're going back up. We got held. Okay, we got punished. We can hop out of the net. So what I could do, because we still have our hop, is hop towards this other stair right here. I think that might be the play, because Harold has harpoon shot. So if we're half HP and he is harpooning us away from the stairs, I think we're in trouble. So we're gonna hop over here. We're just gonna go back upstairs. Okay, we can kill this stuff. The black bear goes berserk when he's nearly dying, but we can probably paralyze him is the play. Yeah, I think that's worth. I don't want to fight a berserk black bear when we're on such low HP. Did guns like that? That was scary. Yeah, a little bit. It was kind of scary. I don't think we were in any danger of actually dying there. But, I mean, meeting Harold at any time is scary. I'm going to run this way because this bit of the floor is unexplored. And we're still looking for lair. So we may as well just run around while we're healing. Nope. There's still another. Oh no, we've seen all the downstairs. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the main reason why I was running over there. So I was like, there's still got to be a big area because we've only found, whoops, 2 of our 3 downstairs. How am I feeling about the run so far? Very okay. Oh dear, yeah, it's really stressful. I want to go away from Harold, so let's not go to these 2 stairs. Let's go to that one. Nope. That one. No, I just did that one. That one. Yes. That one. Okay. Now, at full HP, I'm fairly confident we can just blow Harold up with Ice Blast as like a worst case scenario. But I don't want to be fighting him at half HP. And I said I was going to read these scrolls and then I didn't. This Ice Beast is just shrugging off these sling hits. Let's read the scrolls. Immolation. Enchant weapon. I think we just make a +2 sling. And noise. Alright, so we have attracted some whites to our position. That's okay. We can stare dance those up one at a time, and as we kill them, Kleb is potentially going to heal us. Did not. This floor looks more or less cleared. Just a little bit up there. Okay, so we'll pull out our greatsword, swing that around a bit. I should come upstairs so I can potentially hop away from them. These guys are nasty. What have you got? Enchanted halberd. We're really quite drained. That's no good. Had 2 white packs back to back. Alright, we're good. We're good. I don't think I need to be too crazy. 15,000 tons for first rune is aggressive, but I don't think I need to be running around at half HP. Oh, hey, here's another unique. We met Grum. Yes. I should tell him I'm recording. Alright, so we got Grum. He's not that scary on his own. The main issue is normally all the wolves that he has with him, even more throwing stuff. So we happen to be near the stair, that's fine. So we can just shoot him from here. Hi YouTube. Whoa. He's going down very easily. Have we got a point incoming? No, we didn't kill him. I'd love to just take him out. Alright, so I don't have to deal with him at range. Because the wolves are a little bit scary. They're super fast and they hit pretty hard. As you maybe saw there as we were just fighting one. So we've got 2 more to fight. That should be okay. I'm just going to heal up though. We're at 2 piety. I maybe want to start training some Imbo. Yeah, let's take evocations to 9. It's pretty good where it is, and we'll stop. And we'll train the 3 or 4 points of invocations that we need. Just so we can use minus servant. Alright, so let's hop away. Oh. Okay, I thought there was almost no chance I'd get to the stair with only 1, and that was correct. So we lost a lot of HP for no reason. How about we enslave 1 with a 70% chance, and then we'll just make the wolves fight, and then I can shoot this guy. I missed. Actually, I need to tell him to retreat away again, so he's at max range. Alright, let's go. We keep missing the wolves, so he hasn't noticed that we're trying to kill him right now. I've missed every single one of these shots. That's crazy. Okay, we actually connected. There we go. Let's pick up that flesh. Alright, cool. So we're on the board for unique points by killing Grum. He just had an enchanted spear. We have a lot of throwing stuff. What have we got now? 12 tomahawks, 3 javelins, 2 javelins of returning. Pretty good. Should be going back to the sling bullet. Two potions of haste. Let's keep exploring around. We'll keep an eye out for Harold. Quite scary. And there could be more scary orcs around. Because we're saying probably the entrance to the orcish mines is in this area. Alright, we found Harold. What are our paralysis chances? 34%, that's pretty low. I think I just want to hop out of his net. I don't want him to be doing anything to me while I'm netted. It's going to make it more likely that his hook shot connects, or harpoon shot, whatever it's called. Okay, and we're just going to shoot slings at him as he approaches. Even with our MR armor, it's a 63% chance to get marked. That's really high. No, that's okay. Once he gets in range, we can ice blast him. If I'm worried, I'm not that worried. Where am I? I should respect Harold. He also, oh no, that was just his harpoon shot. Okay, yeah. Alright, we got him. Our evocations go to 9, invocations to 1. Remember that we're trying to use our wands to get us to Lesser Servant. At that point, Makh will be able to help us a lot more. So it's not great that I'm blowing all the Ice Blast shots, but I'm not super upset about it. I don't like how much damage you are doing. We're gonna hop right next to you. Use our sling bullet. I really don't want to have to Ice Blast you. We might have to. No, we're going. Oh, good. Good. Oh, right. I've completely forgotten ever since we pulled the long swords that we still have daggers of venom. That would have been extremely useful against the orc. The problem with the orc warrior is because of his plate armor, our sling shots are not doing much damage. But the venom would not have cared. Yep, they have that Orcish Mines entrance, along with a Fierce Scroll, which is a good pickup. I feel like against random monsters like that gecko, I should be using the Venom Dagger. Every time you fire some ammo, you potentially mulch it. And I remember that one of these orcs had a magical war axe, I think. I want to know what that is. Enchant weapon on that wizard. I don't think we need it. But if that's a war axe of Elec, it's a war axe of freezing. Axes are really good with Makh. They're really good with Makh. Let's test that out. We haven't trained any long blades yet, so maybe this is highly enchanted. It's +0. Okay. I don't know. We can bide our time, but I don't know that that's +0 war axe of freezing is good enough to make me want to go to axes. The fact that axes are really good with Makh, I don't think overcomes the fact that long blades is our best aptitude, but maybe it does. A +1 aptitude in axes is still really good. We'll see. We're still doing slings for the moment. Oh, nice. Okay, that's a sack of spiders. With all the evocations we've trained, this is probably actually a strong item. I'm half tempted to stick my head into orc, seeing that we found it this early. Maurice. So we've got another unique with a wand. He's got a cloak, which we can steal off him. I kind of also just want to paralyze him as well, so that whatever wand he has, he's not just wasting on us and or killing us with. So we para him. He doesn't have much MR, as you can see. He had a wand of disintegration. Okay, that's really nice. 16 charges on that. That's going to go along with our evocation skill. I don't know why we picked up the glaive, because I'm already carrying one. Is that why? It looked like we picked up the glaive. Oh no, the glaive just switched item slots, that's okay. But let's drop the glaive, the random dagger of venom, the random short sword. We don't need any of those things anymore. Alright. And all three of our downstairs are here. So I guess we'll be testing those. Here's a troll. This is interesting because trolls drop troll leather armor, which increases your regeneration rate. Really good for turn count because then you don't have to spend as long healing. First thing I'm going to do is hop away. I'm going to test, we got a really good hop, how much damage we do to him with sling bullets. And if it's nothing, then we'll just disintegrate him. No, he's nearly dead. Good, he went down. He did drop the Troll of the Armor. I'm going to pick that up. Because if we're hurt from a fight, we can put that on afterwards. If we're just standing around waiting to heal, swinging a greatsword with no skill, we may as well be healing faster because we have the Troll of the Armor on. And this is not like a regen amulet. So for a regen amulet to actually give you the bonus, you have to first become full HP to stop you from switching on and off. Whereas the Troll of the Armor, because it's more turns to take on and off, you wouldn't want to be doing that in combat. It will start working immediately. And I guess we keep going, keep trying to find Lair, rather than exploring that floor. We have met some D10 skeletal warriors. Okay, that's going to be impossible to kill. What has he got? Enchanted battle axe. Alright, I don't think we can fight D10 skeletal warriors. You see they're marked as red enemies. They have really high MR, they have really high, that's a water moccasin, or Makh, as I prefer to say. Skeletal warriors, or skeletal. The game's suddenly throwing all the things that you make fun of me for saying wrong at once. Really high MR, really high HP. They hit really hard. They're often in bands, and then they often have polearms. So that's super nasty. We have our poison, so I'm not really afraid of the water moccasin. Okay, well, we found more javelins. We have 10 javelins. The game really, really, really wants me to throw it. Or throw things. The hatch down. Alright. So I guess we're just trying other stairs. And we're hoping that we don't have to fight skeletal warriors to make it into Lair. Because if we have to do that, it's going to be super nasty. And I should not be running to the left because that's probably where they are. But I do really want those 20 stones. We've got Hop. I'm risking it. Okay, rewarded. Greed is good. He's a hungry ghost. Yeah, it's okay. Slings are strong. I'm gonna head right, so I'm not going towards hungry ghosts. Troll round 2. Okay, which level 11? I'm wondering if I should just go down and have a look. Let's do it. Still not quite at Lesser Servant yet. I'd feel a lot better about our position if we had it. Random orcs are fine. Pulled the greatsword out just to swing a couple of times while he approached, just for that little bit of extra healing. How are we going for turns? 5,500. Pretty good. We met Erica. Okay. She has a scimitar of flaming. Chops Hydra heads. This is pushing me back in the direction of swords. Having a flaming sword will really help us in Lair and really help us if we get Swamp as our first rune. So if we have a longsword of freezing and a scimitar of flaming, yeah. Sorry, we've got a plane coming. I think that would be the perfect setup, actually. We can step around the corner. She can go invis though, that's alright. We've got the perfect setup for her. We've got MR and our poison. They're the two things that she does. Or an IMB, but you can't resist that with anything. Enslavement chance, 36%. It's pretty low. But if I could enslave her, she'd probably just kill the whites for me. Otherwise, the other way we kill... Oh, how's disintegration look? 63. Okay, I think we just disintegrate her a few times. And then she'll probably blow up. She resisted that one. Again, don't... really want to blow Enslave on the white. So I'm going to wait for Erica. I'm going to Ice Blast her through the white. And again, she went invis. Okay, so we actually just need to kill her now. She's invis. Alright, good. Nice. Enchanted Morningstar. Yeah. Alright, let's steal that Scimitar of Flaming. And this is, oh, it's a +4. Okay, this is definitely 100% a Longsword's character now. So I think we're going to leave this one here. I realize it's starting to get a bit long. So if you join me in the next one, we'll keep looking for Lair. And we'll try to keep going on our attempt to get a rune in under 15,000 turns. Alright, see you then.